Hey there, how you doing? This is David Coletto here with just a quick data bit from some of the research that we've been doing looking at how Canadians are reacting to COVID and some thoughts on how we reopen the economy. Today, I've got some new data on how Canadian parents are feeling about the prospects of sending their kids back to school. I'm going to share some data with you right out of the field. Earlier this week, we asked parents of kids in high school or elementary school whether they're likely to send their kids or not back to school if their schools in their area open. And what you can see is that parents are quite divided on this. While more parents say they're either certain or likely to send their kids back to school, we find that 35% say that it's unlikely or they're certain not to send their kids, even if they open up, with 1 out of 5 being not sure at this point. So there's not a clear perspective right now from parents on whether they feel comfortable sending their kids to school or not. When we look at it across the country, we see parents in BC, the prairies, and Atlantic Canada being a little less likely to be hesitant about sending their kids to school. In fact, in Ontario and Quebec, about equal numbers, close to 4 out of 10, say that they are unlikely or certain not to send their kids back to school. And we should note that in Quebec, schools are slated to open next week in some parts of the province. Now, not surprisingly, concern about the pandemic is a key driver. If you're a parent who is either extremely or very worried about the COVID pandemic at this moment, you are almost 20 points more likely to say that you are not likely or not at all going to send your kids back to school versus only 28% among those who are less worried about the pandemic. So all of this points to some challenges that you can open again the economy all you want, but people need to be comfortable to come back into it. And that includes parents who, while they may need their kids back in school for them to get back into the workplace, they may not be comfortable putting them there. And that's going to create some tension, both in workplaces and in many households. Thanks a lot.